Welcome to Monthly Minute, where I'm going to be talking about Palentir. Palentir is a massive company, and it is a very volatile stock. We're going to be getting into this and looking at the ETF version of high income shares by HARVEST ETF. I also personally own this ETF, and I will show you my holdings, so stay tuned. Before we go over the Palentir high income ETF, let's take this short clip on YouTube and see what the market is going to be throwing at us going forward.
We'll talk about that, but the real news is this. There is a big deal that is being made in AI today between Elon Musk's XAI, TWG Group, which is Thomas Tull, Mark Walter Investment Group, and also the aforementioned Palentir. And we're joined now by Thomas Tull and the CEO of Palentir, Alex Karp, in a Power Lunch exclusive. Guys, thanks for your patience. Appreciate you being on. Why do this deal with TWG, XAI? What does Palentir get out of this?
Well, first of all, Thomas is a legend in the investing community, and almost all the successful defense tech startups have been financed by him, and has a reputation second to none. And I know his work and his reputation in the defense tech startup world, which we know very well. And without him, many of the great startups that come after Palentir would not exist. The mission of Palentir is to give an unfair advantage to our friends. And if you look at what regional banks have been saddled with regulatory hurdles and deep technical issues, almost all of which can be solved by the combination of his insights into banking, which he's one of the most successful people in the world at, our tech infrastructure and large language models and compute. And that combination will bring the unit economics of a company like Palentir to regional banks and allow them to do what big banks are claiming to do, and grow their revenue at much lower cost.
He's very nice, Thomas. I mean, very complimentary, but here's the sad reality of AI. Every company wants to say, well, I've joked, Alex, we're going to change your name to CNBC AI because you get like a valuation pop. AI is really good at taking money. It's not been very good at making money.
I think that's exactly right. You get pitched things like that all the time. And in our case, we hired Drew Kukor, who's a very well-known practitioner in artificial intelligence, built JP Morgan systems, and built out our team. And before we put this together, we use it at Guggenheim. We use our platform on all our systems, and it's made an impact, a material impact. And everything we talk about is, if you made $1 before, are you now making more than $1, or are you just talking about it? So that's what
Most people are just talking about.
Okay, but this is the thing. You've got to judge a company or an institution by the fruits they bear. And the thing at Palentir is we're quite good at making money. So we're highly profitable. There's a rule of financial hygiene called a rule of 40. I think the highest ever recorded, or one of the highest ever recorded, 83. We make money by being downstream of value creation. At Palentir and with our partners, we own value, and we take a part of that value and get paid on it. So we're not going to be making any big money unless the people we work with make even more money. And one of the problems of the AI revolution is it's a tale of two cities. It's a tale of people who take your money and give you flowery language. And in the past, it was woke. Now it's like you get to feel good about something that's not true. Or you can partner, and we partner together in his bank. So you can already see the value creation. And we see this across every industry where the unit economics change, which is why Palentir is growing 71% in the U.S. commercial.
We're going to get to that in a second, but I think I would say this. It's fair to say that AI, Thomas, is like the seed. We're planting a seed and hoping it grows into a tree. With this deal, you're kind of already buying the tree in a way. Palantir's built out. XAI, they've got the infrastructure sort of built out, that giant processing center in Memphis, Tennessee.
That's right.
Lots of land, lots of fresh water, by the way, lots of electricity, the stuff it takes. How quickly does this put you sort of, quote, in the game to sell money-making AI to Wall Street and insurance companies and more?
right now. Because again, we have been doing this. You know, Mark built an incredible financial empire.
Mark Walter,
My partner, Mark Walter, 30 years of doing this, has an incredible deep knowledge set around finance, structure, et cetera. We know that world deeply, and we know what's possible now because we've done it. So we're not asking others to do anything that we haven't done ourselves. So by this year, we'll be out with major customers across banking, insurance, money management. And I think by having Palentir, their tool set,
already have customers interested.
we have
So there you have it. You heard it right from the CEO. Things are going to be looking bright in the future. I believe this corporation will thrive going forward. Personally, I'm investing directly into this company, but through an ETF that pays me monthly because I focus on monthly income. So let's dig right into this. This is the HARVEST Palentir Enhanced High Income ETF share. You can see that the fund is going to be focusing on writing covered calls up to 50%. It is going to get you growth, which is great. And it's also going to be getting 25% leverage, which will increase your higher income. Now, some of the best advantages that I love about this, it is US stocks with high monthly income, Canadian trust unit, tax efficient, lower purchasing price, and a modest leverage with higher monthly income in Canadian dollars. As you can see right here, currently it is distributing 55 cents per month. Now, this is going to vary. Every single month will be different. But going forward, I believe that the valuation of Palentir is going to increase in share price. So 55 cents this month, but next month could be 60 cents. Now, you can see that it started off with 45 cents, like I was saying before. Now it's 55 cents. And if the share price keeps going up in value with Palentir stock, we could see 60 to 65 cents in the future. But always be aware that this is a leveraged ETF. And if the stock does fall in value, the ETF will fall in value as well. That also means that your dividends could possibly always have that in the back of your mind. But because this is an income-focused strategy that I have for investing, it doesn't matter if I'm buying at a higher price or a lower price because I'm looking at the long-term vision. And every month I will be getting paid. So instead of going to work and waiting for a wage increase, what I'm doing is taking my work income, putting it into these ETFs. Every month, I am slowly increasing my income through ETF dividends. You just have to look at it a different way and structure your money differently. As you can see here, Palentir Technologies is holding 136.8%, the market value options of 10.1%, and cash and other assets and liabilities, you're sitting at 26.7%. Now, as you can see here, this is HHIS. This is the all-in-one ETF, also one of my favorite and largest holdings. This is going to be giving you everything from Eli Lilly, Microsoft, NVIDIA, Amazon, Meta, Palentir, Tesla, Costco, Strategy, Coinbase, Broadcom, Netflix, AMD, Alphabet. This will cover the whole field of technology, and it is paying roughly 25 cents per share. I think this is the best one to hold, but if you want more income and you believe in the other technologies and the other stocks that are in this, then maybe that'll be for you. Or if you don't know anything about it, just stick to HHIS, and that should be your safest way to go.